The Andromeda Galaxy, also known as M31, is a spectacular spiral galaxy located approximately 2.5 million light-years away from the Earth. It is the closest spiral galaxy to our Milky Way and is an object of great interest and fascination for astronomers and stargazers alike. Spanning about 220,000 light-years in diameter, the Andromeda Galaxy is visible to the naked eye as a faint, elongated smudge in the night sky. With binoculars or telescopes, its spiral structure becomes more apparent. Amateur astronomers recently discovered a gigantic, mysterious structure near the Andromeda Galaxy that was hiding in our plain sight throughout these years. So what is this all about? Is this something related to Andromeda-Milky Way collision and merger that will take place in around next 5 billion years? How did the big telescopes miss it but was discovered using the backyard telescope? This is the Universe Factory, and in our today's video, we are talking about a giant gas cloud that can be seen around Andromeda Galaxy. If you are constantly curious about space and the universe, if you want the big questions answered, do subscribe to the Universe Factory and press the bell icon next to it. This way you don't have to worry about missing any updates that we post here regularly. Also follow us on social media platforms, links for which have been mentioned in the description. Don't miss to check out. The proximity of Andromeda Galaxy makes it a popular target for astrophotographers. Besides, it is easily visible to the unaided eyes under perfectly dark skies. A group of amateur astrophotographers imaged this galaxy few months ago, and they found something extraordinary and unexpected in their final results. It was something that was missed by Earth-based observatories, even by the Hubble Space Telescope. While imaging the galaxy using the special filter that blocks all the light except for blue and green glow, these astrophotographers noticed a huge structure of emission around the galaxy that prevented them from getting clear images of the Andromeda disk. This particular blue-green glow was emitted by doubly ionized oxygen. This structure appears to be huge, almost as big as Andromeda itself. When these resulting photos were submitted to the experts, it was found that this emission feature was never reported before in any scientific articles. This emission feature was not even any kind of errors in astrophotography or post-processing of these images. Subsequently, it turned out that the ghostly images that appeared on the cameras of astrophotographers were not any aberrations, but an oxygen nebula located very close to the studied Andromeda Galaxy. In the end, observations from 5 telescopes in France, California, and New Mexico convinced the team that this object was real. Now, this object is named after these amateur astrophotographers, Strottner-Drechsler-Sainty Object 1, or simply SDSO1. But what exactly it is, there are some possibilities that are being considered. This object looks like a curved cloud adjacent to Andromeda Galaxy. Its proximity may suggest that it is a part of Andromeda itself. If that is the case, it could be tens of thousands light-years long and one of the largest coherent structures of Andromeda. Also, it could be the gas flung off by streams of stars inside Andromeda's galactic halo, which is a roughly spherical collection of stars around it. But then there should be abundant amount of hydrogen seen as well, because that is the major component of stars. Yet, using hydrogen detecting filter, the cloud has none or at least too little hydrogen to get detected. Another theory suggests that it is the result of future collision between Milky Way and Andromeda. Both these galaxies are so close to each other now that their respective galactic halos may be interacting with each other. Because of this interaction, the diffused gas in the halos get compressed, giving that peculiar curved shape. But still, its proximity does not explain this scenario, as it should have appeared roughly between halfway both the galaxy. This too does not explain the lack of hydrogen. Another speculation is that it can be a nebula in the Milky Way that is appearing near Andromeda. The cloud is physically much smaller but much closer to us. But then again, nebulae too are rich with hydrogen and oxygen as they are made up of gas expelled out by the dying stars. So again, the lack of hydrogen is still the problem to understand its nature. It is not even a supernova remnant from Milky Way, otherwise it would be glowing in ultraviolet and radio waves. Astronomers have seen nothing coming from the cloud at any other wavelengths, including X-rays and visible and infrared light. So as of now, there is no known mechanism that fits all the data, and we are completely clueless about this object's nature. Being very faint, imaging this object has required staggering amount of hours of exposure to get the results. Nobody would have thought that such discovery was made using a backyard telescope where no Earth-based observatories or not even Hubble Space Telescope could see it. While SDSO-1 presents a conundrum, it is also something of a beacon of hope. It is showing us there are still many treasures in the sky left to find. We just need to use the right tools to uncover them. So what do you think of it? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you find this video helpful, do subscribe to the Universe Factory and press the bell icon next to it. This way you will not miss any future updates that we will post here. Find us on social media platforms as well. We will be back with yet another super interesting topic soon. Till then, keep looking up.